Well, folks, as promised from the last video, here is Tim Perry talking about LP, liquidity provider. If you thought that the first three clips with Tim made your brain hurt, this is going to make it hurt even more. And I mean it from a perspective of the amount of money that's on the table to make. Now, Tim, Nancy, and me, we're not professionals. We're not licensed in any way. But we're just having conversations, learning about it through YouTube University. Tim comes from it from personal experience, and that's it. We're just passing it on and having conversations with you folks, you know? So have a look. It is very intriguing and something that we're not going to personally get into at this point in time because it sounds like a lot of work. And, you know, we've just started to think about the altcoins, and that's enough on our plate right now. Remember, stay focused, only invest what you can afford to lose, right? That's the smart play. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button so it sprays the algorithms across the YT network, and of course, hit the little bell so you never miss us. Thanks for tuning in, and have a watch it LP with Tim Perry.
Talk a little bit, if you feel like it's too much for us normies to do to this lesson, we can push it off. But I really got excited about that passive income opportunity with the LP token.
What does LP mean?
So it means liquidity provider. So it's something you would find obviously on a decentralized exchange. And just to quickly segue, there are multiple avenues now to earn passive income in crypto that people don't realize. In fact, you guys are technically making passive income just by sitting your crypto on BlockFi, right? I mean, you're making 8%, I believe, right? There are other coins now when they first come out, like Union, when its platform comes out, you will probably be able to earn, don't quote me, but like at least 10 to 40% a year on your staking. Because that's how they're going to try to get you in, because by having the coins on their platform and stuff like this, it helps strengthen their, you know, their currency and all this. So you could also be a lender on Aave or Yield Credit. You know, you will soon be able to be an insurer and put money and just insure through the platform of Union or something and earn passive income. But then reverting back with liquidity provider, you can buy for pretty much any of your favorite coins. So I've mentioned, well, it depends. The coin has to be found on a decentralized network, which means something like Ethereum or something like that. But you would essentially say Aave, really good coin. You would buy the LP token and you would provide liquidity for Aave. So every buy and sell that happens, you need liquidity. And since you have offered to put some money in to lock in that money for the lock liquidity for these decentralized exchanges, you are then rewarded every time there is a buy or a sell on that coin.
On the total volume of the bank of that coin.
Yeah, so obviously you would definitely want to find a harder coin, or you know, something like I do provide liquidity right now for Union. It's the only kind of a coin I will, because I also earn Union for providing liquidity. So not only do I get money for every buy and sell on the exchange, I am also earning Union tokens, which is obviously still appreciating in value. So I'm getting a 2-for-1 deal right now.
So, I love 2-for-1s. I love it.
This is, I mean, you want to know, like, here's one of the biggest things that here's a huge hack from a guy who's been in the crypto game for a bit. There's what's called airdrops. So there was actually a yield credit airdrop and there was a Uniswap airdrop. Now the Uniswap airdrop, they basically gave free coins when they decided to issue their own coin, because when they first came out as an exchange, it was just that. They didn't have a coin for it or anything. And then I guess maybe it got big enough, so they're like, we will offer rewards if you hold the coin and you'll get better deals, kind of thing. So they airdropped. So anyone who had used the Uniswap coin, or Uniswap exchange, which sadly wasn't me, but they would drop free Uniswap coins in their MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet you were using to interact with their system. Those coins, if you had held right now, would be about $12,000 free. So there's other coins, like another coin I was in, Anchor. I got free, it was Onyx, and that's doing really well right now. So I've got probably a few $1,000s free just from holding my Anchor. My biggest one was I was in a coin called Acropolis, and they had a coin called Adele. It was their governance token. And basically, I would just sit and stake, essentially, earn interest on my Acropolis, and I would earn free Adele. And then when the Adele actually hit the market, it went out at like $8, and my free Adele was valuated at 56,000 US.
Whoa.
So that was $56,000 free. So people,
Wow.
you know, and I could walk through a grocery store, and that, like, I remember walking through the grocery store the next day and giggling and going, these people buying their bananas and everything have no idea that there's just multiple avenues to escape this rat race, this 9 to 5, you know, mundane, monotonous kind of thing that we're all going through. If you're not chasing your dreams, it is out there if they just open their minds up, right?
So Tim, are you constantly in front of your computer all day with these, or you just let them ride?
So one valuable lesson I'm definitely learned, which is I'm glad you touched on, is I touched on how I was a big fan of Raven coin. I had 1.6 million coins, and then I got bored. So I looked at a shiny new coin, went over there. Raven coin kind of would move up, and then I'd buy back in, but I buy back in with less because I didn't have as much. And then if the other coin dipped, then I lost some there, even when I came back. So my advice is, for the most part, hold, you know, at least 80% of your portfolio. And then if you want, you know, it depends on your risk reward, what you're comfortable with, but definitely keep some, like, you know, like the other day I played a coin that I won't mention because it's kind of like a bit of a gamble, but you throw a couple $100 in, and sometimes these coins on the hype and the thing, they do a 10x or a 20x, and you got $2,000 that you can then take 1,000, put it back into your strong portfolio, like my Union and my Aave, and then take the other grand and keep playing with, you know, that way if I lose that, that's fine. I still got my core stuff. I didn't really learn that because I've always been kind of a risky, take, you know, life on the edge kind of guy. And unfortunately I lived that in crypto, and I paid the price. And that's huge advice next to safety, is if you really do your due diligence and you believe and have conviction in that coin that you're in, hold it.
You are wonderful, Tim. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Again, my mind is blown. I'm excited. I don't even know where to start.
Rabbit hole.
And we look forward to having another session with you again soon. I hope you'll come back and share with us some more things soon. So just a final word, finishing it up. If you were to buy these coins, which platform would you suggest that they go to buy the coins on?
So hopefully we can touch on it eventually, but Uniswap, you can pretty much get almost 80% of the coins I just mentioned. Well, sorry, 60%. And then Kasha, you can now get on the Binance Smart Chain, which acts very similar to Uniswap. And Raven coin, unfortunately, still you'd have to find on a centralized exchange such as Binance. So, and that's the biggest exchange in the world right now. So, but Kasha is going to be what Binance is already, on a probably even grander scale, because it has physical branches. So as much as you don't like BNB, if you see it, how much BNB, like BNB was 9 cents in 2017, it's now, it just touched $330 the other day. So now you see the potential of what Kasha can do, especially if it attracts more of the normal people with physical branches.
Wow, this has been, I'm just, again, I'm blown away. Really appreciate your time, Tim. And we'll look forward to having you on again soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.
Well, here we go. What'd you think of that? Incredible. I can't begin to even think. I mean, I'm still back at the previous video with altcoins. Never mind Tim having to mention LP and liquidity provider tokens or whatever they're called. Oh my gosh. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it and learned something about it. I don't know where it goes from here, to be honest with you, with the LP tokens and stuff. It's just, you know, our way of bringing folks on that we know and throwing out some education and points of view. Remember that none of us on today's video are professionals or licensed in any way. It's just a point of view, and it's just like it's kind of like just a chat around the water cooler. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoyed it. We certainly got a lot out of it. And again, thanks to Tim Perry. Remember, tell your friends to get some information from our channel, Tim and Nancy's, on YouTube. Hit the like button and the little bell so when you know we're releasing a new video. And you know what? Thanks for tuning in. We got lots more coming up. So stay tuned and take care.